Ons het by GXCC in Zorgvliet.
We're at Zorgvliet farm out here in Bronkhorstspruit today for the last round of the GXCC. Super excited, big crowd of people here today to support us. So we're looking forward to it, and yeah, let's see how it goes.
My brother's gonna ride today, and his bike is a bit more faster than other kids.
As the first time out, we have little Ricardo on a Pee-wee 50, just out there having fun. It's his first time ever taking part in any event, so we're not expecting anything from him. It's just to go out and have fun.
Ek gaan bietjie bike ry en ek kan vinniger ry en ek gaan vir almal kan wen.
We've got Vilko and DeAndre out there today. They'll be chasing each other, I'm sure. Hope that they do well.
My last race when my bike broke, I was third, so I guess I'm gonna be third again or second, but my bike is a bit more faster.
And then on the 85s, we have Nicole and Chandra. I'm sure they're going to be also chasing each other. They're normally within a few minutes from each other.
I think that it's going to go well. I think the track's going to be nice. If I can finish in front of the guy just in front of me in the championship, that would be really nice, that I can have a 6th place finish in the championship.
Good, dusty. It's gone good. It's good. I feel good about myself because it's my first year. I'm hoping to achieve first place.
It doesn't look too dusty. I think it's gonna be smooth and a bit more dusty, but it's gonna be great.
First out into the dust for the final time of asking on what has been an epic 8 rounds of the GXCC Championship Tour. Nicole was going to be out there chasing her way once again to try and nail down her top 6 in the championship. Her strategy throughout the season has never faltered. Allows the guys to take the first pull and then eases her way into the race. Fitness has always been the big key for Nicole, and she does tend to get faster as the race gets tougher and longer. Chandra, who seems to have suffered a ton of mechanical misfortune this season, almost didn't make the gate for the final round, and it was super important and a lot of teamwork that got him out there to go out and do the chase once again. Unfortunately, he would suffer mechanicals later on. Our 50cc warriors, Vilko and DeAndre, were absolute chargers, and since they have gelled well as teammates, they've also improved on pace, and I think that little in-house competition has really seen them fly. And then at this round, we had some new blood. Little Ricardo, the youngest, smallest, and cutest kid out there, racing for his first time ever under Black Iron Racing colours. He was racing a 50cc Pee-wee Twist and Go out in the Junior WOW class. He would go on and complete his full race, a 15-kilometer loop on those little wheels. Go bobblehead. Dad Dieter was out there as always just to make sure the kid was safe and good to go. Further up the field, Vilko was absolutely charging and once again was on for a predicted top 5 placing. The little kid has really become a charger, only joining the team at the halfway knuckle of the season. The pit crews were there, moms and dads as always, to make sure the kids were fed, watered, fueled, and good to keep going. Watch out for Vilko to try and challenge for podium placings the whole way through 2020. DeAndre, his teammate who got a little bit hooked up off the gate, was coming on strong until a collision with one of the bigger bikes caused him some serious foot injuries and he was going to drop down outside the top 10. Meanwhile, Ricardo was still getting the job done and was one of the kids that was slowly but surely getting his own fan club. Chandra, unfortunately suffering problems with that clutch issue. They tried their best to get the bike good in the morning in the build up to the race. Unfortunately, those clutch issues came back to dog him. Once again though, the team never say quit, and no matter what, everyone was all hands on deck to make sure Chandra could continue his event. They got him fixed, they got him out, and he continued to complete the event. Come the flag time, Nicole was doing what she had to do, and that was to chase her way up the order. And on point, Her last couple of laps were her fastest of the event, as she used her supreme fitness to get the better of some of the faster kids up the road. Nicole's fitness and her fueling strategy always work to her advantage. The team was so good throughout the season and on point once again for the final round of the championship, and this was an important one for her as well. She had to get herself up in to the top 10 to be able to challenge for a top 6 come the end of play in the championship. At the flag, she had done what she had set out to achieve.
It was really nice. I really liked the track. There was a bit of everything in the track: tights and twisties, thick sand, flat tracks, straights. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it, and I think I really worked hard this season to earn the podium today. Yeah, I'm really excited to see next year's competition because there's guys moving out of the class and new guys moving in. So I'm excited to see next year's competition.
And our youngest rider, Ricardo, put on a great show.
Ek het vandag 2 laps gery. Dit was baie lekker. Dit was baie draaitjies en touchstand.
Vilko's number 5 finish at the final round moved him up into 9th for the championship. It was 6th for little DeAndre, so he is going to walk away with some solid numbers going forward into the next season. Chandre, unfortunately, his mechanicals held him back on the tour, and then for Nicole, she achieved what she wanted, which was Northern Region's top 6. For the final event on the tour, Black Iron Racing pulled out all the stops. The senior riders arrived rock-star style. A quick lap above the pits to get themselves ready, and they landed with full support from the entire Black Iron squad. This was going to pump the riders up for their final time on the gate. We went down and caught up with Vian to talk about how big the team was and what was going to be going down at the final round.
On the senior side, we've got the usual bunch. It's myself in the senior class, and then the 3 girls, Janka, Karika and Onika in the ladies class. We've got Francois that joined us halfway through the season, also doing really well, taking a few podiums. And then we have Bradley Burrell as well as a guest rider today, just needing some assistance with the pitting, so we'll see how it goes for him as well. And then Juan back, obviously had issues last race. It looks like either the timing chain tensioner broke or the chain snapped or something, but motor's repaired, sounds like the bike's all good, and hopefully he'll get a good result today.
Well, this year was a very good year. The team was amazing. We had so much fun. I can write a book from this year's memories I got with the team, racing trips and everything. So yeah, they were the best for us.
Up and down. Went out for crash on the first one. I hurt my elbow. I was out for I think 4 or 5 months. Got back in I think June or July, GXCC 5. I won that one, and after that just had bad luck.
I think it's very good. I'm first in the GXCC so far for now, and then we'll see after this race. But with the MX, I worked out because I had a crash, so I didn't do good in the MX. But next year is another year. There will always be another race. With the off-road nationals, my bike keeps breaking down, so I didn't place there. But we'll see what happened at the last one, the double-header here in Bronkhorstspruit.
Apart from the usual lineup and the extra pit crew, this time around, the pit moms got their chance to shine as part of Cancer Awareness Month. The Pink Ladies were out in force.
Last year, I also did enter with the Pink Ladies, and it was really, really fun, but unfortunately I couldn't finish. So I thought this year, let's give it a try, and because I'm not going to wait a year again. So today I'm just going to give it a try and see how does it end. So I'm very excited.
My first ever race. So I'm pretty nervous. I'm doing the Pink Ladies just for cancer awareness. So I hope all went well.
Well, okay. I got pregnant. And now my baby is 2 months old. And then my son also did enter this year. And it's been, yes, a roller coaster with him. It's been a roller coaster with all these bikes and stuff, but it's fun. It was really fun. And now today my youngest son, or not the youngest, just the second born, also entered the race. He did 1 lap. I'm so proud of him as well. And yeah, this now Dita is also going to enter today, and we will see everybody is entering today. So I'm really excited to see how does it end. So yeah, but this year has been one roller coaster, but really fun. Yeah.
Actually, it's my husband's fault. Yeah, he bought me a bike let's do it as a family. So yeah, I haven't grown up with bikes, so this is quite new to me. But yeah, I'm a pit mom and I think I should stay one.
And behind the scenes, there was plenty of spinning spanners coming into this event.
So basically this week was again a busy week to prep all the bikes. We were busy late hours, but luckily the fathers of the boys in the team, they all pitched up and they gave me a hand. Yeah, and this morning even still sorting clutches out here on the 85 for Chandra. Managed to get that sorted because I was really worried that the bike wasn't going to be right for him to race, and I didn't want to tell that boy that he wasn't going to race. So luckily Jean also pitched in and gave me a hand, and we've managed to fix it quickly this morning.
Today is a big one for the championship.
It's all about the championship. If Karika wins today, me and she's going to be even with the points.
There's like a few points between me and my sister Karika. And if I'm not doing well, I'm going to move down to third.
I lost some points through the year, but yeah, it's going to be up and down between our sisters, and the points changed every time.
I looked at the points. I'm in a solid third place. There's no way of catching the guys in first and second. The guy in fourth place behind me is about 10 points back, so there's no way that he'll be able to catch me unless I don't finish the race. So for me today, it's just a case of finishing the race.
It's going to be a fast race. I love this terrain. I love Bronkhorstspruit. It suits my riding style. So if I finish, definitely top 3.
The races I did finish, I got first, so we'll see what's going to happen today. There's Megan Jonga as well, so see what the competition is going to be today.
I'm actually looking at first place. The rider that is first place, he's not here today, so I think I can get the first place.
With another Dust Bowl race in the offing, starts would be key again.
Unfortunately, my bike gives troubles in the start of the clutch and we can't get the mistake, so it's not easy for me to take the whole shot, but if I get it on, I will try for it.
I always have a bad gate. That's one of my disadvantages. I can't do this hands-on helmet start thing, but I'll try my best to get a better one and see what happens.
Yeah, it's more like playing if you like back at the back of the pack and you're catching everybody. That's pushing you to go faster where you're in front, and you're thinking, yeah, well, now I'm in front, how am I going to keep it in front?
I'll try. I will just try being in front of my sister and just do a little bit better this time.
There's a lot of dust here, so if you don't get the whole shot, you're going to be stuck in trouble.
Flag high, Vian was going to be the first to take off, and a good run into the first turn until, bang! He was fourth wheel heading into the first hay bale, got tagged from the back and would have to now chase all the way from the back of the pack. Remember, all he had to do was finish today to nail down his third in the championship. For Juan, also got pushed into the hay bales, but he was going to pop out round about mid-pack. Unfortunately, Mechanicals would catch up with him just around the bend. For Francois, he's been an incredible find in the latter half of the season, and once again, he was going to run the numbers. He saw clear air early on, which meant he was going to be tough to beat. For the girls, no hole shot this time. In fact, the Peterson sisters falling outside of the top 5 at turn number 1, so they would have to plough the traffic and deal with dust in the early stages. As always, Karika was the best of the sisters, popping out. A little bit further back, the main man, Dieter, was going to be going out and chasing down his best ride in the Wild Bikes class. He slotted out inside the top 10 and would chase inside the top 3 come the end of the race. And then it was the turn of the Pink Ladies. Stephanie Swart and Almeen Deploy were going to go out there and represent for the ladies, for Women's Cancer Awareness Month, and for Black Iron Racing. For Janka, there were early problems and a major setback to her championship.
My bike broke down. I don't know what's the problem. If you like, it starts and everything, but if you want to go, there's no power. It's like the bike is drowning in diesel or something. I don't know what's the problem, but yeah, I had a short day. I fell when we were on the start line and the flag went down and I wanted to give gas and the bike was just going brrr. So it's quite something on the yummy. But I'm going to send my bike to Schimmel's Yamaha. They're going to see if they can sort it out before the next race.
I didn't stall this time, luckily. First corner they pushed me into the barrels. I went out, I think, 9th out of the Horshot gate. I passed the guys in my class and about on 20k mark the bike just died. It broke a timing chain, so it was the end of my race.
Out on the track, and the remaining teammates out of Black Iron Racing were doing what they had to do. For Vian, racing in the Seniors Championship, he was on point for a third come the end of the season. Right now, all he needed to do was try and calm himself down from the problems off the gate, stay in the race, tick the boxes, tick off the laps, and get that finish. Today's event was all about getting it down to the line. And then an incredible story, Francois once again showing what he can do off the OR3 Pro-Am gate. He was charging his way up the field and slowly but surely actually catching his teammate, Vian. On the girls' gate, eventually Karika Petersen had gone through the traffic and hit the front, and she was checking out. She wouldn't have known about Janka's demise. This was all about bringing home a final good finish, and the second half of the season for the Ladies' Championship has been all about Karika bringing home some strong finishes. Annika Petersen, who was the most consistent rider at the beginning of the season, has had some mechanical problems, and she was also on for one of her best rides of the tour. Second place, trying to chase down on her sister, but importantly, she'd got ahead of the rest of the girls. For Dieter Swart, he was doing an amazing job. Eventually, he was going to be challenging inside of the top 3 for the Wild class, one of the best rides we've seen come out of the main man from Black Iron Racing. He was clearly having the time of his life. For the pink ladies out there, they would go on to do laps of the 15-kilometer junior loop, showing that the pit moms know exactly what it takes out there on the track. At the halfway mark of the race, Francois had done an incredible job. Getting good off his lineup meant he was able to chase down and actually pass Vian. Vian, by the stage, was in damage control mode and just wanted to bring home the bacon and cement his third place. He was on for that as well. It wasn't going to be a top 5 finish, but it was going to be the top 3 in the championship. Karika had done an amazing job as well. Looked like she wasn't going to get caught by her sister or any of the other girls out there, and this would cement her in the championship. It still wasn't decided what the numbers were going to be like and which Petersen's sister was going to dominate and walk away with the number 1 plate come the end of 2019. The last 3 seasons has been all about Janka. Annika has been an incredible breakout rider on the season as well, showing that she can definitely battle for a championship come 2020 also. When the flag fell on the final event of 2019, Francois brought it home, as did Vian. That would nail down their good numbers in the championship. The final win of the season went to Karika, but it would not give her the title. Annika came home with a number 2 spot, but incredibly enough, the good work at the beginning of the championship chase in 2019 gave the championship to Janka, Karika second, and Annika in third. For the seniors, it was third confirmed for Vian Duplessis, second for Francois in his gate, and Jean with his mechanicals down in 15th. We headed down the pits to chat to Vian about an incredible final event.
Yeah, it was an interesting day, and you know, with such a big team, you know that you're going to have some great successes and also some failures along the way, but that's part of racing.
I felt a bit uncomfortable on my bike, but yeah, it was good. And in the last lap I had a big crash, but I got back up and I just followed the stickers to the pits. I'm actually praying for this lap to end.
Get it. Game on. There we go. I'm going to do live commentary. This is in the one corner we've got Janka Petersen. Yeah.
So I don't know really what happened, but I know I was passing one of the girls, and I asked her I asked her what's wrong, and I think I made a mistake by taking off my hands from the underboards, and then I went down. But yeah, it was quite a sore one. I went to my head, so I think I got up, and the rest of the lap I don't know what happened. I just went on following the track.
It was amazing. I had a lot of fun out there. I crashed one lacquer crash, and then my handlebars bent a little bit too much. I tried fixing it and no, it didn't work. So I had to ride my 4th lap with a bended handlebars. But it was so awesome. I had so much fun out there.
Today was my first GXCC. I haven't been on a bike for many years, and even before those many years I was on a quad bike, so the two-wheeler was quite new for me. The track for me personally was a bit tough. Lots of thick sand, very dusty. I unfortunately took the wrong loop on my way out, and I ended up at the time when I ended up on the right route, all these pro oaks and everybody came past at lightning speeds. So yeah, I only managed to finish 1 lap. Nothing wrong with the bike though, it's just the body that's must get used to this. I still need a lot of training.
Yeah, I think I had a pretty decent start, probably about 4th into the first corner, and then somehow came from behind and smashed right into me and took me out. So by the time I got up and, well, first I couldn't get up, something was hooking on my backpack, and by the time I got up, the whole field was gone, so I had to chase. I caught up at about 3 or 4 guys in the next couple of turns, but as soon as we hit the first straight, that was so dusty. You couldn't see 20 meters in front of you, and you're going at silly speed. So, and I said to myself, I'm here today not to go out and prove a point. I just need to secure my points for the championship. So don't be stupid, don't go and chase in the dust. And I just stuck to my plan. But I think ultimately it was a good day. We were all spoiled with a chopper ride to fly in and come and land here at the event. Dieter knows people that knows people, so we were lucky enough to actually have that ride to come in. It was really nice.
We came here to the pitch with a helicopter, and that was so fun. It almost felt like if we're turning, you're gonna fall out. But yeah, that was so fun. And I've never been in air, so like on an airplane or in a helicopter or anything. So it was my first time, and it was so fun.
Yeah, with Black Iron, we've started like a small team in the beginning of the year, and we have grown. Everybody is like part of a family. Dieter is doing a lot of effort in this team. Like this morning we came with a helicopter. We're in life, or somebody with a race team, we're gonna bring a helicopter to just drop off the oaks. It was quite awesome to ride with the helicopter. Luckily I got the chance. I like a flat cap. So now everybody's wearing flat cap because I like a flat cap. I just asked Dieter, can I buy my own flat cap? And they said, yeah, okay. And the whole team got flat cap. So that was quite awesome of Dieter.
I'm super excited about what's happening at Black Iron. Today, as the last GXCC, just on the racing side of things, I don't have the exact figures yet. I just spoke to Miranda now, she'll get it for me. But last week when we checked, out of 147 entries, I think we had 83 podiums. So overall we had an excellent season. Even with bikes breaking down, Vian did an excellent job in the workshop and the service centre, getting the bikes and prepping the bikes for us every week. Very excited about Black Iron Holdings. We are launching a couple of exciting products in retail soon. I can't say too much now, but I'm super excited. I can't wait. Something big's happening with Black Iron, and it's an honour to be part of Black Iron and to live this lifestyle.
They are quite amazing, and they're really trying to make this team rock, and that's making the team very cool. So yeah.
Yeah, I just want to thank the team a lot for the year, for all the racing and the support. Even though I was out for more than half of the season, they still support me when I came back. So big thanks to them, and I really appreciate everything they're doing.
Just thanks to all of them. Thank you to Dieter, and thank you to the pit crew. They're really amazing this year.
Baie dankie vir plek A in racing.
We're always talking about the spirit in the team and the pit stops being great, and again, nothing went wrong today with that. It was awesome. But I want to take this chance to thank my wife Miranda. She is the pillar of this team when it comes to the admin side of things. I don't think everybody understands the work that goes into it to sort out MSA licenses. She does all our entries for us. When it comes to ordering shirts and caps and whatever we need for the team, she's the one driving it. So just want to thank her from the bottom of my heart. She's the one that keeps this team together and get everything done.